Hello.
Hey.
All right, who's on as owner? Mr.
Sorry,
Wade.
Mara, that's me. I don't know how to change it to my name.
Oh, that's okay. If you go to the three little dots in the participant list next to your
Hmm.
name, it'll let you rename yourself.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. That way I'm not like, hey, you. And everyone's like, who? You're all good. All right, I'm going to give people 1 or 2 minutes to get on, and then we'll start with our accountability check-in. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Mara, when's your baby due?
February 9th.
February 9th. That's coming up.
Real quick. I look like it too. You see me modeling everywhere. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Is that number two?
Four.
Four.
Yep. Final finale.
All right.
All right. So we'll start with our accountability check-in, and then I will introduce our amazing instructor of the day, Mona. So Ken, you want to get us started? How's everything looking? You got your
Everything's going good. I made a couple of contacts, new contacts this morning. Plus, I went to Amerititle and introduced myself to everyone in there and chatted with everyone for a while.
perfect.
That took up about an hour, but at least I wanted to get to meet those people because I'll be start to use them soon. So,
Yeah, good. And your signs you resent me look great.
oh,
So
good, good. Okay. Yeah,
you
I
don't
have.
have to, technically in Oregon, you don't have to have like your license number on them if you don't want, but there's no like rules against it either. So completely up to
Okay,
you.
okay,
Same with the broker designation. Like business cards, you have to have that, but signs you don't. But
okay.
there's no rules against it. But yeah,
Okay.
good
Thank
job.
you.
They look nice. All right, Skylar, how's everything going with you?
Going good. Did about an hour and a half of cold calls this morning before I went on a broker tour with MVAR and saw,
Awesome.
yeah, 5 homes. And then I just got home and saw all my signs are here and I got my name tag now.
I
So
saw that. I was gonna see, where'd you get it from?
Oakley signs.
Oakley. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Someone else was asking me the other day, I think it was Khadijah, and we were like, go on Etsy, but because Red Label used to have them, which is like the KW store, but they're not on there anymore. So awesome. Good job. Lonnie, how's everything with you?
Everything is going great. I had a meeting today with Amy from, is it Western Title?
Oh yeah, uh-huh. Amy Ford.
Um, yes, I was gonna be meeting with both her and I think her name is Kelly.
Yes.
Um, yeah, but Kelly wasn't able to make it, but Amy was great. I had so much information. I wish I could sit there with her and talk more, but she gave me a lot of really good resource.
Awesome.
And then what else? I've been thinking about doing a raffle for Valentine's Day.
Oh, cute.
So, to take to the stores for like the markets, the Latino markets,
Yeah.
and have them enter with like name, phone number, email, and birthday would be optional for them to
Yeah.
enter different raffle. Just kind of like something like that. But I did want to ask you if when you have time, I would like to do the 10 preview. I think that's what is her name? Shelly did. Was it
Yeah, and Skylar's broker tour kind of goes towards that too. So, like today there was a broker tour. So in our area, it's every Wednesday, and I'll screenshot you the Facebook group you can join where they post the list and schedule of the
Okay.
houses that are on that. Some might still be open this afternoon, but otherwise, worst case scenario next week.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Joe, how's everything going with you?
Pretty good. I think I had a sort of pre-buyer meeting with a family member yesterday to kind of just
Awesome.
discuss their numbers, see if what's realistic for them. And then I've been in talks with a couple of people, nothing like super serious yet. I'm hoping to get that going. And then other than that, I've just been trying to go to as many events as I can, like out here in Marcola, just hand out business cards and get people's information.
Great. Good job. Perfect. Khadijah?
Hello.
Hey.
So I've been listening to the MRE podcast,
Good.
like episode 3. I've also been listening to 4 proven lead gen tactics in command. I've been doing intentional commenting on Facebook to people,
Good.
sending some texts. I sent out some messages yesterday, just, hey, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Like just, and then also I just got information for Area Pro, which was mentioned the other day,
Good.
because I think that's going to be really beneficial to post on social media.
Yes.
Um,
Yep. And we talked about it at like the agent round table yesterday too. That was one of the topics that came up where you can save your PDF from Area Pro, which is like your market stats in your area. And we all have access to that through KW. And then you can put it into like Gemini Pro or Chat GPT and say like, hey, make a good Facebook post or good script or whatever you're wanting to do, good email to my sphere based off of this market data, and it'll help you wordsmith and customize that.
Good. I love that. Yeah, and I've ordered my business cards, I ordered my name tag, and I'm just waiting so I'm gonna also walk around my neighborhood and just do door hangers, I think, with my business cards. I thought about door knocking, but I haven't decided on that yet. So
Good. Yep. More conversations, the better. It's not going to hurt you. All right, Shelly.
Well, I've had some fun as I've gotten trying to get hooked up with the Willamette Valley multiple listing, but was following the steps, and then Lynn called me and got me a little off track, and then I had to get back on track. And so, yeah, that was fun. But now I'm back on track, so that really took up a little time. Then I've been trying today to get onto the app on my phone with the command app, but that is not letting me in at all. It's saying that my password and stuff is not any good. I don't know why that's not happening.
Okay. Okay.
So I've shot a few emails out on that.
Perfect.
So basically, yeah, I'm just kind of jumping hurdles right now with all the little things.
There's so much to get set up in the beginning. It's normal for it to be a little bit chaotic and overwhelming until you figure out what's where as well, because there's a lot to it.
Yeah, I'm working on getting into. I watched a video um, on YouTube on doing the business cards on Command. Then I went into Command, and I didn't realize that they also had a video in there, which I watched that video too. And so I'm going to be working on those as well. Uh,
Awesome.
so yeah, I'm kind of just tackling things that way. I just kind of go online and go, I'm going to YouTube this, and I'm going to let somebody else tell me about how to do this. And it does seem to be a lot of videos on this stuff.
Yeah, there definitely is. And then if you, with KW Technology, the Marty Miller 66-day
Yep,
challenge is
I'm
really
on that.
beneficial. Perfect.
I'm on I think
Really
day
tied in.
18.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Good. All right, good job. Abby, how's everything going with you?
It's going good. I feel like the past week I focused a lot on like my social media and
Yeah.
like reaching out and texting people and just messaging them and just like talking to people I know, trying to let everyone know that I'm a real estate agent.
Good job.
And then I think my business cards are getting here today, so I'm hoping to make little packages and do like door knocking with them.
Awesome. Good. Song, how's everything going with you? Did you hear back on the lease agreement?
Hi, yes, I just come back from the office. I'm trying to get the client's message. I haven't get a response yet from the leasing agent, but last Monday they asked me for the different
And everything.
for the different format for the documents. So I
Okay.
sent back to them, but I haven't get back from him yet. I'm thinking maybe this afternoon, send
Yeah.
him another email, check with him.
Yes. Yep. Or shoot him a text, whatever works.
Get some updates, or maybe should I just ask him for the landlord terms? Ask him to share landlord terms.
Well, that should be in the lease agreement that they send back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you should be good there. Perfect. Okay, and then Teresa, welcome Teresa. You just joined the Southern Oregon office as well, right?
Yes, I'm at the Mary Gilbert Group in Roseburg. I think I'm on week 3 now.
Nice.
It's like never nonstop. It's been a lot. Like Abigail, I'm supposed to be getting my business cards pretty soon. Just watching. I started there with Place. So I just started kind of this morning my launch. So I guess that's a lot more learning and using the tools like Brivity. But like Abigail said, I have been reaching out to my contacts that I have, telling them I'm a real estate. And
Good.
Fun.
Good job. Perfect. Well, without further ado, today we have Mona. She is a top 20% real estate agent in Oregon out of over 13,000 agents in both 2023 and 2024, and a member of the Keller Williams Sunset Corridor ALC in 2023 and 2025. She's licensed in both Oregon and Washington. You're on the ALC this year as well, Mona, correct?
Yes, correct.
That's what I thought. We need to update this. She brings over 15 years of experience in sales, marketing, and international business development with top IT companies and partners like Microsoft, Unis, and major banking solution providers. She also owned her own IT company in Kuwait from 2007 to 2013 with a degree in petroleum science and a master's in finance and management. Mona blends strong and analytical skills with deep industry knowledge, fluent in English and Arabic. She is committed to delivering a smooth, personalized real estate experience for every client. So you guys are in wonderful hands today. She's absolutely a gem of a human being on top of that as well. So definitely ask lots of questions, go through your content. I will send Abby you the material. Teresa, do you have the student workbook too, or do you want me to send that to you?
Send that to me, please.
Yeah, if you'll go put your email in the chat and I can send it to you. And then does anyone else need it or does everyone else have it?
I need it.
Who said that? Oh, Shelly. Okay, yep. Shelly, Abby, and Teresa. Perfect. I'll send that right over. Take it away, Mona.
Thank you. Appreciate the introduction. And yeah, I would love 1 minute. Okay, just if each one of you can introduce himself to me and let me know what he used to do before real estate so we can take it from there and for how long he's been getting his license. Who wants to start first?
I'll go first. I retired from construction and uh, got into insurance and didn't really enjoy that, so I decided to get into real estate. I've been a notary signing agent for 6 years. I just got my real estate license 5 months ago, so I'm a newbie.
But great, you're having good background that will help you on the real estate.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, but I'm really enjoying it. It's a good group of people, so
Yep, yes, yes, yes. And you will learn a lot with Keller Williams.
absolutely.
Uh, Teresa, thank you.
Thank you.
I just passed my license right a couple days before Christmas. And then I signed up with Keller Williams like January 5th. Before that, I worked for our local trucking company. I worked there for 30 years doing ARAP. The last stretch was like payroll. My boss decided he wanted to retire. And so we all were without a job. And that was in August of last year. So pretty much been going to real estate since September. And now I'm here.
Ah, great. Okay, great, great. So you have good spheres and friends around you.
Yeah.
Abby,
Hi. I before real estate was just working in like customer service jobs. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I got my license in September and I was working with EXP for a little bit, but it was kind of hard to learn and get started with them. So I switched to Keller Williams at the beginning of January, and I'm already learning like so much and feel a lot more confident like getting started. So I'm super excited.
great, great. Welcome to the family of Keller Williams. Shelley,
I was in retail sales for over 20 years. And then I was kind of retired for 4 years and decided that I wanted to do real estate because I really enjoyed it. And so I started the course in October and took my test in December and started with Keller in January.
oh, great. Welcome. So you have a lot of sphere and friends around you, which will help you in the business. Thank you. Lonnie?
I also was in customer service for a while. I was working at Burrito Amigos for a while. That was my first job. And then from there, I went with OCCU and I went to work in Salem, which is like an hour away from here. And was living there for 2 years and then was studying for my real estate license. Then I passed it in November towards the end and took the test and passed. And then we left to Guatemala and came back. So I started everything in January, like on the 9th. So right now I'm just trying to build my sphere and then get to know a lot of people and just let them know that I'm doing real estate.
That's great. That's great. Skylar?
Hey, yeah, I just got out of the Marine Corps and started with Keller Williams beginning of December. So yeah, I'm brand new. And yeah, I'm not from Salem, I'm from Utah, so I don't know anybody here. So yeah.
Okay, so you will teach you ways to get more people into your database.
Yes.
Okay. Khadija?
Hello. I have been licensed since last April. I had joined a different brokerage and I just joined Keller Williams about 3 weeks ago. And I still currently work a full-time job. And I'm hoping to transition eventually out of this full-time job. Yeah.
So you are part-time for real estate.
I mean, okay, yes. I'm doing as much as I possibly can to increase it to being my main income source. And I'm in Eugene and I grew up here since I was 3.
Oh, okay, welcome. Thank you. Brett?
Prior to passing my real estate exam in September, I was a high-end project manager in construction, building a defense plant, and most recently working at Intel before I was laid off in March.
Oh, okay, okay. So you have good background of IT. Great.
Yes.
Last one, Joshua. Can you just let us know what you used to do before real estate and for how long you got your license?
Yeah, I've been licensed since the beginning of November, about 3 months almost. And before that, I was only working for a couple years, but I was just in the food production industry, so just working on the line. And then I also worked in restaurants for a little while.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for the introduction. It was great to know about more about you, so we can really address for each one of you about this topic. Today, we will talk about session 5, which is generate your leads, how to generate your leads. I like to have it as interactive session, so if you have any question, please feel free to ask it for me. So we know in this business, especially in the real estate business, the lead generation is number one thing should be in your calendar every day. If you're working 5 days, so it is the number one thing you need to do every day, lead generation. So you need to block a time for it because this is the way how you can build your business and you get more and more business. So in this session, we will see how you can make this lead generation and how to build your database and how to get more contacts from the people around you, friends or colleagues or at your previous jobs. So here, the most important things, we have this in Keller Williams that you have your database. We call your database as your bank data because you generate money out of this database. And each person in this database, you need to contact and follow up with him in order to introduce yourself as, yes, I just got into the real estate. If you are looking to buy or sell or invest in real estate, I'm happy to help you. If he said no, you can tell, okay, if any of your friends or family is looking to buy or sell, please keep me in mind, or you can give me their contacts. But always ask them. So here is the model of the lead generator. And what is the model of it? Then your sphere of influence. Some people, they just depend on their sphere of influence into their business. If you've been here living for a long time and you've been like a couple of you, like the one who's working like Ken in construction or the one who's Shelly in retail. So you have a lot of people around you and you have a lot of friends and previous co-workers with you. So you need to make sure that all these people are in your database or in your phone. Get their phone number, get their emails, get their contacts, so you can follow up with them. Maybe they are not looking to buy or sell now, but maybe within 3 years, 5 years, they are. Because the statistics says that people move from their homes every 8 years. So either they downsize or they go for a bigger house or something had changed in their life. So they move within 8 years. So when you keep these people in your database, then you keep just nurturing them and follow up with them so that you will be on top of their minds if anybody talks about real estate or if they are thinking to buy or sell real estate. So some people, they feel, oh, feel so shy to talk to my database. I feel so shy to ask my sphere. But what I can tell you, even Gary Keller, at the beginning of his year of business, he was not confident to talk to his sphere or to people from his database. But if you make it as a habit, if you make it that this is a job that is paying my check, this is my job to get money and to achieve my big whys and my goals, in this way, I think you will not have any fear for calling people, asking them if they want to buy or sell, or if they know somebody who wants to buy and sell. Who has some fear in calling people? Or all of you are okay? Teresa and Abby. Okay, so I think you need to start practicing every day. It is your mindset by the end of the day. You put in your mindset, I will call them, I'm doing them a favor. I'm helping them. Don't take it from a way that they will give me business. No, put it in this way that I'm going to help them. I'm going to do a favor for them, because when you find them a nice house or you sell their house, you are doing a favor for them if you're doing the job in a very professional way. So if you put in your mindset that, okay, I'm doing it for them, not for me, in this way, it will be easier for you to talk to them and call them and ask them. So here, the main business for any real estate agent is, number one is to do the lead generation. Number two is when you go and capture their information and then take an appointment. Once you take the appointment, you present to the buyer or the seller your presentation. If it is a buyer, you do the buyer presentation or consultation. If it is a seller, you do the seller presentation or consultation, and then provide them with the agreement. Remember now, in Oregon, it is mandatory before you go with any buyer to let him sign with you a buyer agreement. And this way you are protecting yourself, because sometimes buyers, they will talk to you and then you show them house or two and then they go with one of their friends or their neighbors or somebody else. But when you sign an agreement with them, so you protect yourself, you protect your compensation, let's say. So if they go with somebody else, you said, oh, okay, you are signing with me, I'm eligible for this compensation. So you will not lose your efforts. Then after you doing the agreement with them, then you show the buyer the houses, or you go to the market analysis if it is a seller. Then the fourth thing as a real estate agent is to write and negotiate the contract. It is in Keller Williams, there is a lot of classes how to write the offer or how to write the listing agreement, and they go with you step by step. So if you didn't attend any of these classes, please ask your team leader at the office and see when is these classes are running and attend them. Because this is something you need to practice and be really expert on it. Because sometimes you need to write in a week 2 or 3 offers or write a listing agreements. So you need to jump on it quickly. And the best way for this is to attend these classes so you can be expert on it. And then after you writing, you need to be expert in negotiation. Also, there is some classes for negotiation the contract, because when you do you're writing an offer for a buyer, at the beginning you want to see, okay, this house for how long has been in the market. You do your CMA and see the price is good or not, which price you need to write the offer for. So this is number one negotiation. Then when you do the inspection, you need to negotiate the repairs. So after the inspection is done, you need to sit and negotiate with the other party of the deal, the repairs. And the last negotiation is when you did the appraisal. If the price went a little bit lower, then you need to see how you can work it out with the listing agent. So also you need to work a little bit in your negotiation skills, and this can be learned while doing this business. Then after that, you will have to coordinate the closing, and it goes to the title company. And after that, the money is yours and you can see how to manage your money and what you want to do with it. Any question till now? Okay. So here, some people, we hear from other agents, what they're saying. I think lead generation is really difficult. I don't have time for lead generation. I don't know what to say. I'm afraid of making mistakes. So as we said, lead generation is not difficult if you put it in a way that I'm helping them, I'm supporting them, I'm doing them a favor. So you say it is for them, not for me. In this way, your mindset, why you're calling them, and you say to yourself, I'm going to help them. That means you are doing something for them. So will make it easier for you to call and ask if they want to sell or buy. Then for the time, you need to block. Usually in Keller Williams, they said from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the best time for lead generation. Most of agents, top agents, they block 2 hours a day for their lead generation. For example, you got busy at 11 or at 10, or there is one important class you want to attend, then you can say, okay, fine, I will do it from 12 to 2. And sometimes people will find, and usually this is what I find, sometimes from 12 to 2, I catch more people. Why? Because during their lunchtime, they will pick up the phone. Sometimes at 9 or 10, they are at work and or meetings, so they will not pick the phone. So sometimes you need but to block 2 hours a day for your lead generation. Either do it in the morning or in the afternoon. But they said always do it in the morning so you don't get so busy with other things and you don't do your lead generation. Because if you lose doing the lead generation, you will not get business for the coming month or the month after that. So this is where you can get your money out of the lead generation. This is the starting point for you. Some people, they say, okay, I don't know what to say. There is many script. You can go for Keller Williams, also Command or KW Connect. There is a lot of list of things that you can get a script and practice with someone at your office. For example, you can start, if they are your friend, you just talk to them. Hi, how are you? How you're doing? How is the kids? What is the change in your family? So in this way, and you can run the conversation and see, for example, they said, oh, our kids are grown and we need a bigger house. So you know that they are looking to go for a bigger house. So in this way, you are having 2 transactions because you will sell their current home and then you buy them another home. So sometimes it is just a casual conversation if you know them. So you just ask about the family, about their job, if they are going to move for another place, where they're going. All of these questions will let you know more about them. And then you can see if these people are needing help for real estate. And also there is a script for people you don't know. You can just learn it, practice it at office, and call and ask. There will not be a harm. Some people, they said, okay, I'm afraid of making mistakes. If you practice, if mistakes in what? If we say something wrong, but you don't give, of course, facts and number, this is no, because you're just calling them saying, hi, how are you? I want to check with you on your family and your jobs, and I want to see if you want to buy and sell. So nothing you will be afraid from to do mistakes, because you are just doing a casual conversation. So anyone have questions about this, or about how to do lead generation, or how to call people? All is good? Great. So here is saying that, as we said, lead generation, it's easy, but it's not fun. For some people, they don't, because real estate also, it is all relationship. We always say people will buy or sell with people they know and trust. That's why we say always keep your reputation in the market good, because your reputation in the market will get you more and more buyer and seller. And also people, they like to find you friendly, knowledgeable, about your market, your numbers, read this market reports that in RMLS every morning and see, check the hot sheets, see how many houses went pending last week, how many houses withdrawn from the market. So this will give you indication about the market. The number of units sold, the number of units withdrawn. So when you know this information and you discuss it with your friends or your relatives or your coworker, they will say, oh, this person is knowledgeable. This person he knows what he's talking about. So always try to educate yourself. So when you went for any conversation or pick up the phone, because sometimes you will pick up a phone on someone and he will tell you, how is the market status? What do you think about the market? Is it a good to buy or sell? So you need sometimes to answer them by numbers. Or sometimes you need to answer them, okay, it depends what do you want to do. Do you want to buy or you want to sell or you want to invest? Then you start the conversation with him. And as I said, you need to practice the dialogues, and you need to be sure that no mistakes will be done in this type of calls, because you're not giving them something really very critical. If you're not giving numbers, you're not giving bank account numbers or any critical information. It is just a dialogue to see how they are feeling. So here we will go for one practice. It's always saying how many contacts you have in your database or in your phone. Anybody can answer me?
I know I just looked at my SOI that I put into command and there was like 85.
85. Okay. And in your phone?
It says 240.
240. This is a great number. So you want to see why this 240 is not went to command, because I'm sure these people the 240, you are missing some opportunity to work with them. So here is how is the equation is saying. Let's say you have in your phone number 250. Okay. They said by statistic that out of these 250, 0.08 will buy or sell. You will have an opportunity to work with them. That means out of the 250, you will get 220 transaction from them, because we said each one of them will be moving every 8 years. And out of these 250, 10% will refer you his friend or relatives or family. So the total potential you can get out of your data on your phone is 45 deals. So the average commission, he said, I don't know, 5 is low here according to Portland Metro. I'm not sure at your area how much is the average commission, maybe 8 or 10. Then you can calculate your income. Can each one of you do this exercise and let me know if you have any question?
I do have one concern. So my contacts, they are, there's over 100, but a lot of them are just businesses that I've had put in there. So obviously they're not going to be a contact. So technically I have about 5 or 6 because my sphere is really small. So I think a lot of confusion happens sometimes where we have all the contacts, but we don't have as many as it says we have because we don't have it separated by groups. At least for me, I don't.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Yes, I agree with you. But we said that not as a total. Out of these people, out of the total, you will get only 8%, you know? So in this way, you will eliminate the business. But also sometimes these type of business people or business contacts in your phone, you can generate leads from them. How? You can, we used to have this in Keller Williams in the 2020. What we used to do, we go for these type of businesses and they say, okay, fine. Hi, how are you? I just got into the real estate business and I want to see how I can support your business, how I can help you to grow your business. For example, if he is a shop that's selling gifts, you said, okay, fine, I can tell my sphere and agents in the office that you're doing this business. If he said that he is doing food or restaurant, okay, great. I can also help you by spreading the word for the agents at our office to cater from you, to order food from you. In this way, people will see, oh, he is helping me. I need to help him. So you will be in their top mind to give you business when someone talks about real estate. Because I realize always in my last 20 years of sales and marketing experience, people, they will like to give you business when you are thinking about them, when you want to help them to grow their business, when you want to give them business. So in this way, these 5 companies you have, try to contact them and tell them, okay, I started real estate, how I can help you to grow your business. Eventually they will call you, they will tell you, okay, what I can do for you. Then you can start your conversation. If you know anybody who wants to buy and sell, can you please let me know?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question? And if you finish this exercise, just let me know. You will be surprised how many business you can get from your phone. And to be honest, I did this exercise to myself at the beginning of the year. My database in command is 800. And then I look to my phone, I find 2,400. I start texting each and every one on my phone. There is some people, I forgot them. I forgot where I met them, why they are on my phone. But when they respond back to you, you said, oh, they're still remembering me. Now, let me call all the people who, but at least first I send a text message. So it will ring a bell. Oh, Mona Yassin from real estate. Then I will start calling them. And in this way, you can ask, oh, I'm just calling to say hi. How is the family? How is the work? And after this conversation, you can say, okay, are you thinking of buying and selling in 2025? They said, yes, great, I can help you. No, okay, who do you know from your sphere or friends wants to buy and sell? Can you send them my way? This is the cheapest way to get business, your database and your sphere, because you'll not spend money. If you're doing marketing, you will spend a lot of money on flyers, on gifts, on magazines, on postcard. So for you, still you're starting your career, strongly advise you to focus on your database and your sphere and your friends, your hairdresser, your HVAC system, who's doing the HVAC system for you, anyone within your sphere you know.
What about people who are out of town? I have a lot of friends who are out of town.
You tell them, hi, I can, of course, we Keller Williams have 850 offices all over the world. I can refer you for one of our agents, our great agents, and then you go to Keller Williams World International or Keller Williams World. He said, I want an agent in this states, or you say, I need top agents in this states, and then they will send you a list of people. After that, you will get a referral fees 25% without doing anything. You're just connecting to a person and an agent. We call this a passive income. A lot of agents, they depend on, they can get 5,000, 6,000 a month just by referral out of state. Any other question? This exercise is very important. You know, I appreciate if each one of you do it, because you will know how much you can get out of your phone or database, and how much you will lose if you didn't contact them, if you didn't communicate with them. So if you didn't communicate with them on a always, then you're losing money. So you're keeping, as you said, money on the table, which was easy for you to get. Because we're saying out the 250, only 20 can give you, which is 0.8%.
I just did that exercise, and I've got 54 contacts in my phone. That equates to 4.3 and 5.4, which is 9.7.
Can you repeat again? Sorry.
I have 54 contacts in my phone.
Okay.
So by that formula, that's 4.3 and 5.4, which is 9.7.
Okay.
Total
Great.
potential.
Okay, fine. And while you are doing this, you can grow your database and you can grow your opportunity.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, much like some others, I'm extremely new to the area. In fact, I'm not extremely new to the area. I have been living out of the country for the last 20 years.
The same is with me. When I start real estate, I don't know a lot of people here in Oregon. I don't have family. I don't have spheres. I build my network, you know how? By open houses, walking my neighbor, and introduce myself and have nice conversation with them. And for you, I think the best is to go for open houses. Try to go open houses every weekend. And to try, when people come into the open houses, welcome them in a nice way and tell them, yes, I can help you in getting the house you're looking for, and then take their contacts, their email addresses, their names and phone, and add it and follow up with them. And also there is a special class for open house, so you can learn more about it.
Thank you.
Welcome. So I'm telling this from my experience. I start with 0 contact. Now I'm having almost 1,000. Anyone have any question about this exercise? Yes, Teresa.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I had entered 213 people into my sphere on place, and so anyway, I got 17.25, and then I got 21.3. I rounded it to 38, and according to my office, they said our normal commission is usually like 12,000, but we only get 50% of our money. And so then I took that would be 6. So I times the 38 by the 6 and 228.
That's perfect. So this money is in your phone, in your database.
Now
So
I just got to go get it.
get it. Yes. You need to go and get it.
I know a lot of people from out of state, so I really wanted to find out how the whole referral thing worked, because a lot of my people don't live here.
Yeah, okay. You can go to KW Connect, and there is the referral tab, and you can check the states you are interested in, and then you can check the agents, read about them, and connect with them.
Okay.
And I'm sure there is a tech person at your office who can let you know how to do it.
Okay.
But this is a very nice, easy way to get money. It is a passive income without putting any efforts.
So it's usually 25% of like
their commission.
12 or the 5?
No,
Or
the
how-
12.
Really?
Yeah. And then when it's come to your team, I don't know how they split.
Yeah, I think they still split it.
Yeah,
they
because
probably
each team and group, he has his own formula.
Yeah. Okay.
But at least if you know a lot of people out of state, this is a very easy way for you to get some money.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a check for 2,000, 3,000 every month, nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Any other question before we move on?
No, I agree with you. I've done it. I've done a couple of them now, and I absolutely think they're awesome. I would love to get a whole bunch more of them.
Yes, exactly. Because sometimes people in our phone, they are not in our database. We don't communicate with them. So we forgot them and they forgot us. And don't feel offended or afraid of calling the person 2 or 3 times. Don't say, I am really calling them too much. I don't want to do that. No, because sometimes people, they forgot that you called them last week. Sometimes people, your friend ask you some question, and because you are so busy, you forgot to get back to them. So if they remind you on that second day, you said, oh my God, that's great, he called me. Any question about this formula? So I think after this session, each one of you need to go to his phone and check these contacts and add them to command or whatever the CRM you are using. And to try to make contact with these people on your phone. And ask them if they know someone else, they can refer him to you who is looking to buy or sell. Especially at the beginning of the year. I remembered one great script that you can use at the beginning of the year. And what you can say, oh, I'm doing my planning for 2026 and I want to make sure that I have a spot for you or any of your friends on my calendar to help them before my calendar gets filled out. So in this way, you're having a reason to call them that it's at the beginning of the year, you're doing the business plan. They will see that you are a professional person who is putting people in your calendar. So here is your database, they call. So here, the AHA, what do you think you learned from the previous slides, or what you think that you will implement after this session?
I think I'm a little late, but I think that I didn't think about just putting people into my sphere for referrals. I was just going to the Keller Williams command referral area and doing it that way. But I like the idea of putting them in my sphere.
Yes, that will be great, of course. Khadija?
Yeah, it was pretty much the same thing. Like all of the people I know in Virginia, I'll put them to my command and just still reach out to them, even though they're not here in Oregon, to see if you know, because I do know that they have moved a couple of times, and I just never like thought I could be a part of that. But yeah, that's good insight.
This is the great.
Is there any way that we can take contacts that we really do know on Facebook and bring them over to the command at all?
I think there is a session, or the tech person at your company, he can let you know how to do it. But yes, I remember, yes, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Thank you.
And also don't forget the LinkedIn, because a lot of people, they are in your, you worked with them. They are not in your Facebook, but they are in LinkedIn.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah.
So can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Like I just gave a referral to a gal in Seattle, but am I supposed to do anything else to get the referral check? Because I just texted her and asked her, hey, you know, they closed, and she said that the check was sent on the 12th, but I haven't received it.
Did you sign an agreement with her?
Yes. And yeah, and she told me the check was sent out. She checked with escrow and escrow said they sent the check out. But then what am I supposed to do to get that check?
Okay, you need to check with your AMC person at the office.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell her, give her the address, tell her this is the transaction, and she will follow up for you.
Okay.
This is the support what we got from Keller Williams. And also one of the very important thing about Keller Williams that we have offices over 850. So you can go for your referral, your friends in any states, in any other countries.
Yeah, I tried to look one up in Costa Rica because that's where I'm originally from. And I'm like, why not?
Yes, of course. Yeah, this is a passive, easy income for you. Any question before we move forward? So here is the lead generation model of Keller Williams. They call it, this is your database, or we call it your bank database, because from here you get your money. Once you get the contact person, you just need to make sure you get his phone number, you got his email, and his home address. Why for getting his home address? Because you can do for him CMA. And in this way, you will be on top of mind. Also, it will be a way for you to touch base with him. So you can send him every 6 months. This is the CMA for your house. I just want to let you know how much you're making in your investment. So try to capture all their information. And then there is either they will be a lead or contacts. Anyone who knows the difference between leads and contacts?
A lead is basically where they're actively looking to either buy or sell, right? And then a contact is just someone you have in your database.
Okay. Yeah, it is you're nearby. Lead, it is a one-way communication. So you talk to them. Still, they didn't get the response from them. Contacts, you start 2 ways of conversation with them. You send them something and they answer you back. So in this way, you are building the relation. So why we say always you convert the lead to contacts. Sometimes you get 10 leads from the social media. People, when you put advertisement for listing, a lot of people, they will click and I put them to add to my CRM. So I have 10 leads from this listing, but these 10 leads, they are just hitting my website. If I didn't talk to them and have a conversation with them and to be two-way, they answer me, it will stay a lead. If we communicate with each other, it will move to contacts. Then after that, after you get your contacts, you start following up with them and you start building the relationship. Here they are saying there is a prospecting and marketing in our lead generation. Does anyone knows what is the difference between prospecting and marketing?
With prospecting, isn't it you're adding a value to what you're going to be doing, or no? Or am I wrong?
Always you're adding value to them.
Did you ask how is it that
What
you're
is
adding?
the difference between prospecting and marketing?
Oh, then maybe I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about, what is it called? I think value proposition. I think that's what I'm thinking about.
Is prospecting reaching out, and marketing is basically spreading yourself to see if anybody can click onto you?
Yeah. So prospecting, it is with people that you know. So you will expect an immediate result from them. For example, when you are into the open house and someone came into the open house, You get his all contacts and his all his information, and he wants to buy immediately. He is prospecting. Someone who will respond to you quickly, and the time is for him in within a month or 3 months. Marketing, it is use, for example, when you distribute the door hanger, this is marketing. When you distribute your flyers, this is marketing. When you do door knocking, this is marketing. When you do farming, this is marketing. Why? Because these are ways you need to do it repeated, and also it takes long time to get result out of them. So the farm, they always advise you to do it for a year in order to start getting results. And also it costs money. Prospecting does not cost money like marketing. Marketing, you need to do the flyer, you need to print the flyer. You need to do the door hanger, you need to print the door hanger. Maybe marketing, you will distribute some gifts for them. So in marketing, you always pay money. But prospecting, it's not. Any question about it? Is it clear what is the difference between prospecting and marketing?
Yes.
So here they are saying that your database, it's very important to build the relationship with them, because people, they like you when you are proactive, when you reach to them and you build your relationship with them. Sometimes how you build the relationship with them? You ask them to go with you for a coffee, you invite them for a lunch or dinner, or you do an event and you invite your database for this event. Like they do the pumpkin patch event, Santa event, all these events, it's a create for you to do great relationship with your clients. So it's not we collect them and keep them in our database. We need to communicate with them and we need to build the relationship, because when they feel comfortable with you, they will give you business. If they like you, they will give you business. Any question?
No.
And sometimes you need to be purposeful in your communication with them. So you send them something they are, for example, if there is now the interest rate start to go lower. So text them in the morning. Oh, did you hear that the interest rate went lower from 6.5 to 6? Are you thinking of refinance? Are you thinking of buying? Do you know if the interest rate went lower by half, it will increase your purchase power by this? So try to have a clear, purposeful message with them that will get you the result you want. Because if you just say, hi, how are you? How is the family? And you just close the line, you didn't get anything and you didn't provide them with any value. But try always to bring for them a value and try to get the conversation for real estate. And sometimes you don't need to ask direct, but say, oh, you know, I'm going to show a house this afternoon. So it rang to the bell for them that you are still in the real estate business or you are in the real estate business. So here they explain it that leads people who have earned the right to at least have one-way conversation with, contacts people you've held a two-way conversation with and whom you've established a value-based relationship with. So this is the difference between the lead and the contacts. So we always convert leads to contacts when we start two ways of conversation with them. Here, always, as we said, the most important thing in our business is to build the relationship with our clients, past clients, with our friends, And we need to show them that we are caring for them. We are not just after the business, because clients will feel if you are really caring about them or you are only after the check. Once you start just thinking about the check, you will lose this client. But when they see that you are caring for them, you are looking for the best for them, you will get their business, they will refer people for you, and you will be their agent for the life. So that's why it's very important to really build on your relationship with your sphere clients and past clients. So here we came, how I do communicate with my database. How do I communicate with my people on my phone? You can just give them a phone call. Even if they didn't answer, just leave a message. So they know that you called and you will be on top of their mind. You can send them an email. You can send them a text. One time, and it was in 2020, and in 2020, the interest rate went down. That time reached to 3.5 or 3%. I just sent text messages to 100 people from my phone that, oh, the interest rate went down from 4 to 3 or 3.5. By this morning, I got 2 listings and 1 buyer just from this text message. So sometimes just give them the right message for them. You be purposeful about your message, then you get business out of it. Face to face, as we said, invite them for a coffee, go with them for a lunch. Also, you can share with them a KW app. So when they go to KW app, all of you configure KW app. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Because in this way, you can share the app with them. So your information, your photo will be in once they open the app. So you will be on top of their mind. And very successful thing to communicate with them, handwritten communication. For example, you go and meet someone for a listing. So after you finish the listing appointment, send them a card, thank you card for meeting with me, and send it to them. They will love it. If you meet with your buyer also, send them a thanks note for your time to meet with me, and I'm looking forward to find your dream home soon. So handwritten note, this is really a very successful way of communicating with your database and your social sphere of influence. Any questions about? So your database will generate leads in the form of a new, repeat, or referral business, because the same client can, after 2 years, sell his house with you and buy another house. The same client can refer for you his family, his friends. So that's why you need to be in contact with all of them always, to be on top of their minds. For me, after 7 years being in the business, most of my business coming from repeat and referral. So here, as we said, lead generation never ends. It is the best when you block your time, because if it's not in your calendar, it's not in your time. And determine the size of your business. This is as the calculation we did previously. So what is the ahas you get from the last couple of slides? What things you like? What things you will implement? Yes, please, Teresa.
I didn't know you could share your Keller Williams app with people.
Yeah.
I have a friend that she's looking, so I've been trying to send her things and getting practice doing it at the same time so she knows I'm new. And that would be really helpful for her for seeing it herself.
And make sure you have your photo and you have your email address or your contacts.
I think they uploaded all that on there.
Yeah.
You can also save properties for that client on your website and they can access it.
Correct.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
I was curious about where we can find the recording for this because I would love to go back on it again.
You can check with Mara.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sure. Any other questions? We will move forward. So here we will talk now about your sphere of influence. Sphere of influence is people around you, like your neighbors, your friends, your hairdresser, your contractor, your HVAC system, and sometimes there is a group of people you follow or you group of people that you go with for hiking. So if you're doing hiking, for example, and you have set of people, take their contacts. These people, they are people you're going for hiking with them, for example, every week. They know you. They like you since you're doing the same activities together. So probably they will refer you some business or themselves, they maybe to buy and sell. So the sphere of influence can be anyone in your life, like the immediate family, friends, relatives. Can someone read this and give examples?
So I'll go. So today my husband has a little tiny restaurant and I deliver food for like a little catering to a medical place. And sometimes I throw my cards inside the bags and that I'm delivering. But today I talked to the secretary because I've known her and I used to work with her. And I asked her, I said, hey, do you know anybody in real estate that needs help? And she said, oh, she goes, I just gave out your business card to an elderly lady and she needs help. And so she goes, so she kind of went into it a little bit. So, and that was nothing I was expecting. So it worked out for me just to ask.
Yes, exactly. Always ask. So your neighbor, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
When I get my cards, my hairdresser, she said she was gonna hand them out to people that if they were interested. And then like they tell you your insurance company, your dentist, things like that.
Here, as we said, your past co-workers, you remember?
Yeah.
A lot of you, they have jobs before, so they can communicate and talk and add their past co-workers if they're looking to buy or sell. I'm sure if you have 10, you will get one lead out of them. Hobby or sports group, as I said, if you're going for hiking, if you're going for some sports. For example, I'm a graduate from the American University of Beirut, and this is one of the things that I build my community on it. We have alumni all over, and we created a Pacific Northwest chapter with 260 people. So this is a group I am part of. So you need to see what groups also you can involved, you can join, and these groups will also, you will do something fun you like. At the same time, you can get business out of it. Teachers, for a lot of people, they get leads from their kids because their kids at school, they know the mom is working real estate, so they can, if they want to buy or sell, they will speak with the mom. So teachers at school or your kids at the school, try to meet the parents there, have some activities at the school, take them lunch, take them sandwiches, and talk and communicate with the secretary, like the lady just now said. Professional services, financial, your tax advisor, your financial analysis, any personal services, your car, the mechanics person, you're doing your car. Also, you can, the real estate agents as a referral, we said that, and real estate services like the inspector, the appraisal, and other. These are all people within your influence. So for the person, Brett, who came and you said that you don't have any in your contacts, this is a great way to build your sphere and database.
I think also going to the grocery store and engaging in a small conversation with the cashier as you're checking out is good too. I like what Ken has said, and when I get my name tag, I'm going to do that too. Ken says he just walks around all day with his name tag on and engages with conversation. And I think that's really smart, and I plan on doing that too, Ken.
Yeah, you remember, last I went for an event, I think Keller Williams event or one of the events as a business last year, and one of the agents went with me, and when we're going back to Oregon, we didn't sit each other. I said, it's okay, fine. You go there, have a talk with them, maybe you'll get a business. And guess what? The lady sitting beside her in the aeroplane, she wants to buy a house. So after we come back from the trip, she communicated with her, she bought her a house. So you will never know from where your next business will come from.
Where did you guys get your name tags? Because I haven't gotten one. I got to get one.
I just ordered mine off of Etsy, but I noticed that they have them everywhere. They have them on Amazon. You can find some places that already have the Keller Williams branding. And that's what I looked for. But yeah, Mara told me Etsy, and that's where I went.
Okay.
Any questions about the categories of the sphere of influence? Anyone wants to add another category? It's not here.
I teach gymnastics to all these 5-year-olds, but I don't have a name tag, so I think I need to get one or get something with the name of Keller Williams on it.
Yep.
Maybe a t-shirt, Zinnia.
Well, unfortunately, I have to wear the gym t-shirts.
Yeah.
So, but if I had put my name tag, I figure, I talk to all the parents, so.
This is a smart way.
Water bottle.
This is a very smart way. So now I think what you need to do, just have 2-3 minutes to think how you will categorize your sphere of influence according to the list we did go through now. And see, because sometimes when you just sit back and think, you will start seeing people in your sphere that before you didn't see them. Even your doctor.
Yeah, it's helpful to have this master list. I've been looking at it and I had several thoughts of, oh, I could put somebody in here under this category. So it gets you thinking.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, sometimes you just need to do some brainstorming. I always say 2 brains is better than 1 and 5 is better than 2. So in this brainstorming, sometimes you start getting more ideas. So everyone now is clear how he can categorize his sphere of influence and can add to his database maybe 20 after this call. Challenge yourself.
Maybe get a few, I don't know, 20.
If you think deeply, you will get them.
Go for 25.
That's great. Because sometimes, for example, you used to work in construction. So the secretary at the construction, you can add her name. And then if you have a phone call with her, she will tell you, my husband, my niece. So you can add from her another 2, 3 contacts, you know?
Right.
People in the office, the finance there, the project manager, these are all people you can add to your database. You say, just
Absolutely.
I will add you to send you happy Valentine cards.
Yes.
So create a reason why you want to take their contacts. And now you can write a couple of hand notes and send it for your sphere or your friends. Happy Valentine.
Absolutely.
Anyone wants to buy or sell, this is a great touch. And if you want, send with them a little cookies or chocolate. Any question about this slides? So here what we say, you need to build it day by day. I believe if you are a full-time real estate agent, how many days a week you work?
I work 7, but I do the gymnastics 3 and 4 hour days or 5 days a week. So
I pretty much work every day.
But I think you need to have one day off to just not to burn out and give your
Sometimes Sunday's a half a day.
yeah, just to relax.
Yeah.
And to get energy, build it. But it is very important to contact your database every day, do your follow-up every day, and add new contacts every day.
Yes.
Adding new contacts either from the open houses or from your farm or from a friend who referred you a friend. If you were in a dinner and someone talked to you, oh, my cousin is going to sell her house. Try to get her information immediately before you leave the dinner. Otherwise, you lose the opportunity. Like my friend, who was sitting beside the lady in the aeroplane, she's so smart in getting contacts from people. Very smart. Here, we always say, change the way you look at things. The things you look at change. What do you think about this sentence? Can someone let me know?
I have been following that way of thinking for very many years, and Dr. Wayne Dyer is who I first heard it from, and it honestly changed my frame of mind. Because you have a choice. Either you can look at something negatively, or you can say, what am I learning in this moment? And one or the other is going to invoke a feeling or a mind or a frame of mind in you. So if you're like, why is this happening to me? Of course, that's going to be negative, and that doesn't feel like a good thing, right? But if you say, what am I learning, or what am I being shown or taught in this moment, then it just kind of changes your frame of mind about everything.
Yeah. Thank you, Khadija. Anyone else wants to give his view about this sentence? Now in the market, everybody is saying, oh, the market is going to collapse. Oh, a lot of sellers does not want to sell. Oh, buyers, they are not interested. So if you look and focus on it in this way, you will never get business. But if you think it in a different way and say, oh, a lot of sellers, maybe they will sell, they want to downsize, they want to go for a bigger house, they are getting married, they're getting divorced, they're getting death. So still there is a lot of reasons for them to sell, and you look at it in a positive way, you will get it. If buyers, you say they have a need to buy, they want a bigger house, they got married, they got whatever, they want to go out of state. So there is a lot of reasons for them to buy. And if you look to it that, yes, I will get this business because I think there is a need for it, and a lot of people looking for it, you will get it. That's why if you think about, we say your mindset is very important in this business. If you have a positive mindset and you say, yes, I will get this business, you will get it. But if you said, oh, it is very difficult, it is start to look difficult. Is it clear now? Is anybody facing this issue?
Yes. I've been listening to the Millionaire book audio, and I find it interesting that Keller Williams says that most people do not expect that they deserve to become wealthy or that, successful. And I find that very intriguing.
Right. But if you think it in the way that, yes, you're worth it, you will get this $500,000, you will get it. And Gary always say, whatever plan you put for the 5 years, you will achieve it if you do the right planning and you work it out. Whatever you want to reach in 5 years, you will reach. Just put the right plan, follow it, and do it. That's why most of companies, they ask you, what is your goal for the coming 5 years?
It's strange because I've never really had plans like this, and I'm almost to my 60th birthday, and I have never really planned. So this is all new to me. I'm learning to do this.
Yeah, planning is very important in this building. I always say something, they say, failing to plan is planning to fail. Because even you need to plan your next day at night, at evening, you just go through what I will do tomorrow. You will find it easier for you. Instead of you wake up the morning, oh, what I need to do. But if you go, before you go to bed, you said, okay, I need to call 10 clients, and these are the 10 clients I'm going to call. I need to add 10 clients, and this is from where I will get them. I will need to do this, that in order to get it. And I need to write 5 hand notes. And I need to, for example, study this course. So you fill your calendar, you plan it, and you do it. And then the business will come to you. Sometimes you do activity in certain areas, you're expecting it will come from a different area. Because that person you talked with, he will tell another person that this guy, he just stopped by, he's a real estate agent. Maybe he said, oh, I need a real estate agent. Any question? Here, they said, add more personal information to your social sphere contacts. What came to your mind when we say this?
Biography. In your biography, you need to add your sales, like what you have done and what you're hoping to accomplish, maybe.
Here they asking here what they're meaning, that in your database, when you add the contact of the person, add his birthday, add their anniversary date for marriage. So in his birthday, you send him happy birthday card with a small gift. And their anniversary, you send them happy anniversary card with a small gift. So this is a touch. And this way you build the relationship with them.
What's your small gift?
You know, a lot of people, they get things from Amazon around $2, $5. Some of them, they put this from Dollar Tree, you can get some nice things.
Okay.
Just you are thinking of them. Maybe a chocolate you can send. So as we said, it is just ask. So if you ask for the business, you will get it. If you didn't ask, if you didn't say that I am a real estate agent, they will not know that. And sometimes you need to do some activities like the ladies here in the gym. casual connection with them. You're going with them to the gym. You have some activities with their kids, your kids with their kids. A lot of people, they get business from their kids at school because they meet big group of people, and the kids connected to each other, then the parents connected to each other, and then they connected to the school. So in this way you build a good strong relationship. I know some people, they will say, okay, fine, I will go volunteer one day at the school. So they go to the school, maybe they do some activities, maybe they bring some chocolates for the kids. And in this way, they will meet the parents, they will meet the administration, they will meet the school's people there, and they add them to their phone contacts, and they add them then to their database. So these are all ways how to strengthen your relationship with your clients. As I told you, join a group. Maybe you join a group for hiking. Maybe you join a group of doing a giveaway. Maybe join a group like we do in Red Day in Keller Williams always. Maybe you volunteer in one community, helping them to, like the food bank. Just sometimes when you also joining a group, this is a great idea for people who are new to the state and they don't have many people in their database. So in this way, you will meet a lot of people, you will talk with a lot of people, and then you add them to your database. Anyone has any experience with the groups they joined?
I was in a it's kind of like an eating right group. It's called UC Veg. But since I started this, I haven't been getting to attend those because it falls in line with the meetings that I'm required to attend. But I think after a while, when I get out of this, I can hop back into seeing them. And then I was in a an exercise group also, and that falls right in line with my Zoom meetings. But I'm hoping to get back to that.
Yes. Yeah, try to get back. This is a great way to build and expand your social, your sphere and friends.
What UC Veg were you in? The one in Roseburg, or is there somewhere else?
No, I was in Roseburg, but now they have satellite, so they have Canyonville connected to it. They have, I think, somewhere up north, like Eugene's connected to it. And then before this in-depth training session, I would walk around Ford's Pond every day and meet a lot of people. And I did that with the UC Veg on Wednesdays also. But yeah, UC Veg is growing very large. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, I used to work for Aviva, and so there's a secretary lady there that we talked about it, but her and I just haven't connected with it yet. So,
well, since I've been doing this, I kind of I do a lot of their Zooms now, but last year I would go in person.
Great. Here they're saying another way of expanding your sphere of influence is the referrals, that you talk to your friends or your family, ask them for a referral. You talk to your past client, ask them for referral. And also you refer an agent to agent. We talked about this. This is a great way also to get referral, is also to refer to another agent, and the other agent, he can refer you back.
I think another big one is walking your dogs or just taking them to the dog park. Because with my dog, when I had just got her, I was able to meet just a whole bunch of people. You just have to go to the right time because a lot of people go at a certain time to walk their dogs or to have them play in the park.
Right. This is a great way also, yeah, to add people to your sphere of influence. Yes. You are mute.
Sorry, I went to raise my hand and I shrunk my screen. Um, Curious, when you do just go and meet somebody random, what do you suggest? You can't just whip out a notepad and a pen and start writing. How do you go about getting their information? You just pretend like you're putting it in your phone or something, or
Yeah, I think the best way is to add them to your phone.
okay, because like if she met somebody, with the dog walking or playing at the park, so you just eventually get to the part where you're like, oh, can I get your phone number so I can walk our dogs together?
Yes, exactly. Yep, yep.
Okay.
And also you can ask her to ask her for her email address and tell her, okay, maybe I can send you some activities for dogs the coming month because I am usually receiving these news. And some title companies, they can send you these type of activities for dogs, for farms, for all of this stuff. So you just tell her a reason and you get her information. And the best way is to add it to your phone.
Okay.
And then you can ask her permission to try. If when you became a friend, then you move it to your database.
Okay.
And while you're talking with her and walking your dogs, you can tell her, I am in real estate business. Just say anything to give her an indication that you are in real estate business. Great question. Any other question? I would like someone to read this for me.
I can do it. Nobody else
Okay.
is going to jump in. Gather leads from your sphere of influence. I am building my business on people I know and the people they know. Do you know of anyone from family or friends, work, your neighborhood, or a group you belong to who's thinking of buying, selling a home, or investing in real estate? I'd be pleased to be a resource for them. If you hear someone with a real estate need, will you keep me in mind and let me know right away?
What do you think about it?
I think that's great. I think it's information and opening a door.
Exactly. So I think this is a script maybe you can learn and start saying for the people you are meeting or for your family or for your friends. And sometimes you can make it shorter. And you can take this sentence if you find it a long sentence and put it to ChatGPT and tell him, or Gemini, and tell him, okay, can you make it shorter for me? And learn it by heart. And you start telling people about it.
I think Gemini is amazing. I've been using it quite a bit lately, and it's awesome.
And we as a Keller Williams, we get the Gemini Pro free and part of the tech for Keller Williams agents.
Yes.
Yeah. So
what I really like is it reads what you have on your screen and then it analyzes it and then it gives you ideas. I had it on command and I had a whole bunch of tasks that I need to do, and it was giving me recommendations on what to do with these tasks that I was gotten behind on. So I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. And they gave me tips on how to communicate with them, how to, to stay on top of it.
Yeah, yep. And also, that you can plan your events through Gemini. Tell him that I need to do, for example, an event for Valentine's Day. Please summarize for me what I need to do. Give me a checklist, what I need to do. And it will prepare everything for you.
What's cool too is it tells you it'll, like one time I said, please analyze this and give me tips, and it said it is beyond my scope, I can't do that. And I thought, oh, okay. I'm like,
any question about this? So what is your ahas about the previous couple of slides? what you learned, what you want to implement.
I think I want to go back to UC Veg and talk to all those people that I met.
There you go.
Yes, this is a great idea. And don't feel that you are just bothering them. No, you just try to talk to them in a friendly way, nice way, start the conversation friendly, and then just give them an idea or just throw a sentence that you are in real estate.
An idea that popped up was right now, and thank you because it's making me think, is going back to the high school where I graduated and letting them know what that I'm in real estate now. And I'm sure they're gonna be happy because obviously they helped me graduate high school. So that's, yeah, it just came to my mind.
Yeah, this is great. Yes. And always your friends at school, they always try to help you and support you, and they are your first friends in coming to the community.
Also, if you still have some, if you know students that are like going to be graduating and they don't have plans for their future, you could probably maybe bring them in to go under you and they can learn and then you can grow that way.
Right.
Go to the job fairs.
Any other ahas? Yeah, Teresa, go.
It wasn't really an aha, but I was curious about like job fairs. Like, do we go to those? There's like a home and garden show in Roseburg, and I know I'm with, Mary Gilbert's group, but do we go to those sometimes? Like,
Last year, Mary had one at the home builders one, but I don't know about the garden one that she's doing that one. I don't know.
I would think you could set up a booth and have you're paying for it. So, I guess it depends on if you want to pay, but I would think that if you wanted to pay, you could have a booth there and hand out your cards and give whatever information you want to give and collect whatever information you can collect.
I know that last year, I think she gave away a big TV at the home show, I think it was, and then you had to sign up. So then these people gave you all their information, their phone number, name, and all that. But
that's a good idea.
but I don't know if she's doing that this year with the home garden. I think they have an outdoor sportsman one coming up, I think this weekend or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's yeah, I'm not sure about this weekend. I think the home and garden's like in the middle of February.
And also some people, they join the Chamber of Commerce in their community.
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't done that.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You go meet a lot of people, especially people from the same city, the same neighborhood, and they do some gathering. Sometimes they make morning coffee or, yeah, a lot of agents, they join their Chamber of Commerce.
So another one is I have the Oregon State. They do they just did one for bread making, and then they have one for gardening that's coming up, and you can join them. It's the Oregon State College, the Extension Service, I think it's called. Anyways, you can find it on Facebook, and that's a good community to join also. Because they have quite a few functions.
Yeah, that's great ones. Yeah.
They had sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
They had an event for the Chambers of Commerce in Creswell, and we actually went. It was for an opening, I think it was like a grand opening of a cafe. So they did the event there, so that way I guess it was like saying like, oh, hey, welcome to the cafe. So a lot of people went. There were a lot of real estate agents as well as contractors and just other industries.
Yeah, and also it's great to build a good relation with agents within your city, because also when they are in the other part of the deal, it will be easy to communicate with them. They know you, so it is easier to communicate. Thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it. So here we always say when you putting your leads in your database, you need to track them. So you need to follow up with them, make calls, make emails, text messages. Also, you need to categorize them. Are they hot leads? Or they are leads going to buy within 1 to 3 months, or they are leads 1 to 6 months, or 1 year, or above 1 year. So in this way, it will be easier for you to follow up. For example, hot leads, you need to call them every 3 days. People who is going to buy within 1 to 3 months, 1 month to 3 months, you need to call them every 1 week or every 2 weeks. So categorize your leads and track them. And audit them. See, are you really doing the right conversation with them? Are you calling them? Are all the information there? Are you missing any email address? Are you missing their home address? Try to get all their information. And be consistent. Don't do it one day and then stop for a month. You need to do it every days for 5 days a week. If you didn't do it in the morning, try to do it in the afternoon or during the lunch break. But at least try your best to do it every day.
What do you do when you can't find a home for these people? Like, I mean, I have a couple of them, but I just can't find the homes for them that they want.
Okay, what I do sometimes, I try to check which area they are looking for and what is the category they're looking for and their price range. And I ask the title company, always title company can help you in this, to pull houses in that area. So I got houses off market and I start communicating with the seller. So either they like it and they take it, or maybe you can get a new listing. But when you send them that I have a buyer who is looking, they will look for you in a very serious way. You can send them a letter, I have a buyer. Are you interested to sell?
Okay.
So if your buyer didn't like what you find, you can get a listing. But this is one of the things I do when I don't find a house in the market. I start to look off market.
Okay.
And also you can put in your office, I'm having a buyer looking for 1 to 3, any new listing coming soon?
Okay. Yeah. Because I have a client who they want a move-in ready, but they want a good deal. So it's kind of like the one house they looked at, they were waiting for it to go down in price. Well, it sold before it's going to come down in price. So it was like, okay, now what?
Yeah, but you want to make sure that they are serious and they're looking.
Yeah, I think they're serious, and they are looking, but I think that they are, they want specifics and they're not going to settle.
Okay. You can check off market listing and title company can help you.
Okay. So I need to build a relationship with the title company, it sounds like.
Definitely. Title company and lenders and appraisals, these people, inspector, these are people you need to keep them within your group. They are your backup. So always build a strong relationship with the title company, with the inspector, with the lender.
Okay.
So here we say, as we said before, always you need to time block your lead generation. If it's not in your calendar, it does not exist. So always if you cannot make 2 hours, make 1 hour, but at least try your best to do it every day. So you need to prepare your mindset that I'm going to do it. You need to practice the scripts or what you want to tell them, and then put a call list. For example, before you go to bed, go to your notes. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to call these 10 people and write them. So it will be easier for you the second day to go check them and call them immediately. And instead you wake up on the morning, oh, I don't know who I'm going to call. I need, you're facing some issues. Oh, okay, I'll call them later. But if the list is ready in front of you, then you just call them. And then take action, make the conversation with them, and maintain your database and follow up with them. Because some agents, they will have the database, but they are very bad in follow up.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, it's very important to work on your follow up. Yes, Teresa.
I just had a question. When we use Brivity, and they log your calls, they log your texts, they log your emails. How do you go about telling, people, hey, by the way, you're being recorded, or my texts are being logged? Do you just go out and say it, or is there a better way? I know when you call, like if I called my insurance company, it says you're being recorded for training purposes.
Yeah, but it's not recorded. But they log your emails. They log that you called them, but they didn't record. They record?
Because when I call,
maybe Place doing that.
Yeah. When I call in Brivity, you're supposed to call in Brivity, and then I was talking, or I left a message, and then at the bottom it says log your call, and you're supposed to push that button, and then.
Okay, this is by Place. I use Brivity, but I don't have this.
And I don't know. Sometimes it's like this one lady that's a friend of the family. She just got excited and she started talking, and she was talking like a lot, and she was talking about some illnesses and stuff, and I was like trying to interrupt her, and I'm like, Vicky, I'm on my work phone, so this is being logged. And then she got, she didn't get mad. She's like, oh, well, call me later when you're not at work.
Okay. So, yeah, to be honest, you need to check with the Place about what they are recording.
Okay.
It's better.
Okay.
And to check with them if you need to tell your clients that the calls or the text will be recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is with Place, not with Brivity.
Yeah.
Brivity, they will tell me you called this person at this time, at this date. You texted him, you send him an email, and they take the email from my Gmail and put it, yes. But we don't record the calls or logged. Yeah.
Okay.
So check with Place.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, but I have to go, so I'll talk later.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. So here, as we said, it is very important to block your time. Your database is your banker, and we call it that you get the mines from it, the gold from it, the silver from it. So you need to maintain it and follow up your clients and keep on adding to it. Any ahas from this? Any question? We're almost there. So here, aha to achievement. So here, how has your thinking changed after this session? What ideas or mindset newer you get from this? Anyone can answer?
Yeah, my mindset has changed in as much as I've been worrying about leads as opposed to contacts. So I'm going to add in all of my phone contacts and try to work them into leads.
Yeah, that would be great. What do you feel differently about, and what was meaningful to you today?
I feel differently about my out-of-state contacts. And so that just added more money into my contact list, into my contact database, potentially. Yeah, and just reaching out, just reaching out to them, no matter who they are, where they are.
So great, thank you. How will your behavior be different going forward? What action you will take?
Well, I think I just described the action. I'm going to have all of my leads passed over. I have over 700 contacts in at LinkedIn, and I've already sent a message to all of those contacts that telling them that I'm in real estate. I haven't had any replies, but you know, it takes time, and I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The people that I sent that I had work emails only for, I had individually called them after a point because I didn't get a response, and then I got a couple. I said, "Hey, my company's sending out postcards, and I was hoping to get your personal mailing address, and so I could, give you my information." And
Yes.
so that worked too. I think I'm gonna try to do put in my calendar for like a spot to do my call leads, because that's the hard part. My whole calendar is full of all these meetings I'm supposed to go to. So if I plug it in there, then I have to do it.
Yes, exactly. So. And put prioritize things. What is the most priority thing for you to do today?
Mm-hmm.
So what tools, models, or systems will you use? How they will make you accountable? I think adding your CRM to command your contacts and then put tasks and then you start following them. Do you have any other tools or models or system you want to follow in a certain way? Okay, for time purpose, I'll move here. So the most daily successful system is to have 10 conversations per day, 10 contacts added, and 10 handwritten notes. And put 10 likes, 5 comments, one new post on social media. So keep engaged with your social media on Facebook and try to post at least 5 to 6 days a week about a house, about your personal life, about going for a trip, because people, they need to know you as a person. And always when you do the calls or farm for a stranger, always take from the office the do not call list. So you will not call people who are registered in do not call list and you get fine. Just someone, if can read this one, we're almost there, done.
I engage in every conversation in the spirit of contribution, and people are happy to be in relationship with me.
Yes. So if this is your mindset, if this is what you believe in, you will do your calls without any hesitation, without any fear. That, as we said in the beginning, you are helping them. You are adding value for them. You are contributing to their life. And the most important thing, try to do a role model or practice at your office with one of your colleagues. As we said, prepare the conversation list, say who I'm going to call tomorrow. And also try to make some conversation at office. Play back with your colleague at office. Arrange with one of you tomorrow or next weekend. I want to have 15 minutes, just I will practice some scripts with you. and try always to update your contacts and follow up with them. Very important in our business is to follow up, because if you didn't follow up or the activities you did, it's gone. You will not get any business. You will not get money if you didn't follow up and close. And always, if you do a small success, celebrate. Feel good about yourself. I did great today. So give yourself high five. So this is for today's session. And your next session is grow your database. Do you have any question for today?
No questions, but thank you for the presentation. It was very interesting.
Yes, thank you very much.
Great. If you need anything, if you have any question, I'll send my contacts in the chat and you can reach out to me.
Thank you.
It was really a pleasure having all of you and hear from your experience.
Thank
Wish you
you.
good luck.
Thank you.
And add your contacts, follow up with them.
Thank you.
Right. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.